Hello? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hold on, I gotta turn on my lights. My lights. Hi, guys. How are you today? How are you today? Why am I so tall? Shrinking down a little. Shrinking down. Hi guys. Hello, hello, hello. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Oh my god, the music. Hush. Music. You are in the background. I am the star of this show today. Sorry, I was reading my Kindle while eating my lunch. I feel like I'm kind of running through this Dune, the second Dune book, honestly. But I don't know why people say they didn't like the second one as much. I don't know. Okay. Sorry, clearing off my desk last minute. What's new? But hello everybody. How are you? Hi J Lopez. Hi K Nuts. Hi Infernal. Hi Epic. Hi Bobby. Thanks to the raid. Hi Spider. Hi H. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. Kind of. Kind of, sort of. But I failed. I failed at going live by 3 p.m. today, which is making me sad. But it's because I was taking pictures. Exclamation socials. Oh wait, that reminds me. Let's do our go live checklist. But I was taking pictures, and then I was thinking about filming a video. Well, I guess I did film. yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to be on my grind, but it's so hard because it's like, okay, I want to be like strict. I used to be so strict with my go live time. I'd be like, I'm going live at this time every day, no excuses. And I would do that shit. But like now, I don't know. Maybe it's just because there's so many other things that like I have to do or like that I do besides stream. But I don't know. Okay, but I'm working on it. I feel like I don't like having things that I still need to do after stream. You know, like I feel like I like to end my productiveness with streaming because this is more fun, and I feel like after I'm done streaming I'm not really in a productive mood as much anymore. Cheers for the hydrate. I might need to go refill my water. Hi Kobe, hi Nightmare, hi VDR show. Okay, I was thinking of like doing like a cute little hairstyle today. Like, kind of like half, I don't know, like pulled back a little type of thing, and then like braid it. I don't know if this is gonna look weird, but thought it might be cute. Let's see here. Also, how's everyone doing today? Happy Wednesday, guys. Sorry I'm not doing a cooking stream like I said I would. I realized, well, because it's like, you know, it's with HelloFresh, exclamation HelloFresh, and which means I need to have my goal widget, so I was going to stream it off my phone, realized that I can't do that because I wouldn't be able to have, like, all my stuff that I normally have on screen. It would just be the camera. So basically, I ordered something, it's gonna come tomorrow, and we're gonna do the cooking stream on Friday instead. It's my little update for you guys. Like this! On both sides. I don't know, is this cute? Is this cute or does it look weird? I wanted to do something to my hair, because I feel like my outfit's pretty plain. Outfit check. Ayo. Okay, sorry. Let me braid this. But yeah, I'm like really into the second book of Dune right now. It's definitely very different than the first book. I can see why people were saying that, like, I don't know, like they didn't like the second book as much as the first book. OMG. Cause it's just like a lot more dialogue, like, I don't know, there's a lot less action for sure. And I don't really mind that, honestly. I don't mind that there's less action, but I don't know. I can see why some of you guys were saying, like, oh, if you don't like the second book, just push through because the third book is really good. The second book is so much shorter, really. I actually have no idea on, like, my progress regarding how far I am in the second book, because I don't know if I told you guys this, but I, like, accidentally, so I read it on my Kindle. I'm reading it on my Kindle right now, and I accidentally bought, like, instead of buying the 6 books individually, I bought this, like, basically, like, the book that I bought is, like, a combination of all 6 in one. And so, like, I know what percentage of, like, the entire series I'm at, but I actually have, like, no idea, like, where each book ends. So I feel like I'm just gonna be shook whenever the book ends and being like, oh, I guess that was the second book. I'll probably order a physical copy. That's why I like to have the physical copy when I'm reading the Kindle as well, because then I'll have, like, a bookmark that I, like, move along in the physical copy. I don't know if that's weird, but I have, like, a bookmark that I'll, like, move along in the physical copy to, like, be synced up with my Kindle so I can, like, visually see where I am. But are there any, like, especially cool covers for or, like, editions for the Dune books, or should I just buy, like, random ones? I've kind of decided that if I ever am gonna be, like, a collector for something, I feel like it would be really cool to, like, collect, like, limited edition books. I don't know. Is that too is that too nerdy or something? I don't know. Or weird? I feel like that would be expensive because I feel like a lot of people are into books. Like, if I had a more niche collecting hobby, I could be more prominent in the collector community. Oh my god, Dusty wins! Thank you so much for the tier 1. Happy 2 months. Thank you. I appreciate that. Heart. That's intimidating. So it says you have 90 hours left to read. Here, let's see. I have it set so that it's the whatchamacallit. like it tells you how many minutes are left in a chapter. So that's what I've set. Well, that's what I have it set at. That's why I like it like that though, because then I don't really like know when the book is gonna end. Which sometimes, I don't know, I'm like really weird when it comes to spoilers about things. Oh my god. Wait, I saw it for a sec. 43 hours and 26 minutes left of reading in the Dune series. That's how long my Kindle says it will take me to finish the series. 43 hours? That's like a work week. I could just get real serious next week. Just kidding. Okay. Very minor question. If you could choose, would you prefer to lay an egg and have to sit on it for ages like a bird, or do a fucking painful live birth like a mammal? Unfortunately, I don't get to choose, and I do have to do a live birth as a mammal, like IRL. But yeah, I'm just gonna get a C-section, so. Cut that bitch out of me! I don't know. I had to be a C-section baby. C-sections are like really easy nowadays too. So, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Because, I don't know. I mean, even if you lay an egg though, you still have to like push that egg out of you. Like if I were to lay a human-sized egg, I feel like that'd be worse than giving birth, because the diameter of the egg would be bigger than the diameter of the baby. Like, it's still major surgery. Okay, obviously giving birth is a whole fucking ordeal, but yeah, unfortunately, it's not, I mean, yeah, it's my choice per se, but my mom had to have a C-section for me, and my mom is like me, like she's a very petite woman, and I'm a petite girly, so TLDR, there's a pretty high chance that I would have to have an emergency C-section even if I tried to go the natural route, but I don't know, that's just like body stuff, you know? Just have a petite baby. If only that were within my control. I hope my baby is petite. I hope either way, regardless, I hope it is small, and it just pops on out of there, and no trouble at all. Okay. I don't know, hold on, I'm still kind of deciding with this hairstyle. Should I do it like without the braids and just kind of like tie it? I don't know, I feel like the braids are a little weird. Sorry, let me decide my hair so that way I can take a pic for Twitter. Oh, you liked it with the braids? Okay, well, let's see what this side looks like, and then I'll choose between the two. Oh, I should probably get like a little mini hair tie. Oopsies. No, I just felt a piece of my hair break. Wait, why is it so... Why does that look like a million times worse? What? Okay, I don't even know what I did that just made it look... Okay, never mind. Canceled. Canceled. Should I just have my hair down? I just feel like since my blowout kind of faded in the night, and y'all know how I feel about my straight hair. I hate it! Have to re-braid now? Okay, let me just... Okay, I'll do the braids. The braid's cute. The braid is cute. Why not? Hi NYC. Hello. Looks low effort. Just tying it. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not doing some crazy intricate hairstyle. I just want to do something to it because I fucking hate when my hair is straight. I think it looks bad. Are you naturally wavy or even curly? No, this is basically my natural hair. My hair is naturally straight. I'm a straight hair girly, and it's very... I don't know. I don't like my natural hair, even though, like, I know it's easy to take care of. I'm grateful for that. Yada, yada, yada. However, I do wish I had a little texture. So, normally, I don't know. Normally, if my hair is straight, I'll, like, do a hairstyle. That's why that's why I feel like I wear a lot of, like, hairstyles on stream and stuff, is because basically my hair is looking too bland. Is that your natural hair color? Yes, it is. I do not dye my hair. Also, this is a pretty plain color for someone to dye their hair too. I guess girls... Do girls dye their hair blonde? I feel like everyone that I know that dyes their hair is like dyeing it not blonde, brunette. I feel like normally girls dye, like, I don't know, I don't really know anyone that dyed. The only time I know girls dye their hair brown is if they've been blonde, but their natural hair is brown and they're deciding to go back to natural. So then they just dye it back. They like dye it their natural hair color so they can grow it out. And like, you know, have their hair be healthier and whatnot. All right. Here, bunny, be in the picture with me. Here, should I back up? I don't know what to do. Ding. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be that far. Okay. I like how I just like, oh, hello? Hello! Sorry, you guys got to see my gaming YouTube. Got a video scheduled for tomorrow. Okay. Do I have anything to promote? Unfortunately, no. Today was supposed to be for HelloFresh. But is what it is. Just do the socials, pretty generic. Okay, now for the go live tweet. Sorry. So she decides to blow out the ears of everyone using headphones. Wait, what? What did I do? That was so loud. Sorry. Wait, what? Did I do something that was really loud? I screamed a bit. Sorry, I don't remember screaming. That's no way. That's false. Just kidding. Just kidding, chat. I'm not trying to gaslight you right now. I mean, I was for a second, but I decided to stop. Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Should I do the full fit? I didn't really like how any of those. Let's try again. Should I do a peace sign? Hair down? Or back? Okay. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. What the fuck is the weather outside? What is going on? What's going on in the world right now? Face heart, one hand. Oh, that's a cute. See, yeah, I feel like that's why I feel so awkward when I'm taking pictures, is genuinely because I have no idea what to do with my hands. What do I do? I feel like all my pictures should just be like my hands were just in my lap, but then I was like looking at some of them and I was like, they look awkward. But then I go through my pics and I'm holding up a peace sign in every single one and I'm like, okay, cringe. But like, seriously, what is the weather out? Because why? I feel like it's been so hot. 38 degrees. Let me just crack the window for like 1 second. I feel like it'll be freezing in here. Come on, cool down the room. It's cooling. It's cooling. I already feel like it's making a big difference, honestly. I'd love if it was warm enough here to sweat. It's just hot in my apartment right now. Cold outside, and it's literally just because it's sunny out. I've told you guys this a few times, but my apartment has like really big windows, and when I moved in, that was something I loved about my apartment when I originally moved here. I was like, oh, like so much natural lighting, like floor to ceiling windows, I love it. And then you live in a place with floor to ceiling windows, and genuinely, I would honestly not really recommend unless you have an amazing like AC system or something, because it's just the internal temperature of my apartment just literally fluctuates so much with the weather. Like if it's a sunny day, because the sun is fully coming into my apartment, it just makes it so hot. Even if it's cold, as long as it's sunny, just like the fucking heat of the sunshine just warms up my apartment. Not to mention that like in the wintertime, it would get really cold in my apartment, even if I've had the heat blasting. So yeah, I feel like basically the floor to ceiling windows in my apartment make it so that the temperature fluctuates hella based on like the time of day and like whether it's sunny or not, which is kind of inconvenient, honestly. But luckily it's cold outside, so I just had to open the window for like 3 seconds and it's already cooled down in here. Is that a bodysuit or coordinate? It's a bodysuit. Little onesie body piece. I don't know. I love these. I have like 3 of these. I have this exact same one in brown and in black. I feel like I'm such a I love my little onesies because I don't know. I don't have to like decide. I like not having to decide what to wear with what. Like I just throw this on, you know, rather than having to like pick pants and a top that match and whatnot. But I'm lazy. I'm lazy with it. Okay. Excuse me. Wow, that was kind of aggressive. I guess I did eat lunch right before stream. Okay. Sorry, my brain is all over the place at the moment. Chat. What do we think? What do we think? 1 or 2? Like, I'm inclined to say 2, but like, wait, can I like, oh, we got some, okay, we got it, it's all moved out of the way, order though, let's get rid of this one. That's my least favorite. Okay. Now this is 1, and then this is 2. I just feel like I don't know. Alpha, I'm gonna let you decide. Alpha, which one do you like? 1 or 2? Like, I was feeling cute in the fit. That's why I like 2, but like, I just look so awkward. I look so awkward, bruh. I can't. I'm putting this in Alpha's hands because I trust Alpha. Alpha wouldn't let me look bad. The lighting in comp is better on 2. I feel like it's the same. I think 2 will get more clicks. I guess everyone is saying 2, so I should probably just listen to the masses, huh? Alright, 2 it is! Post. God. Okay, anyways. Now I'm back. I'm ready to pay attention to you guys. How's everyone doing? Oh my god. Okay, we actually want to like talk about some shit. If we want to actually talk about some shit. Why have I feel like my timeline on TikTok and Twitter has been completely taken over by the Quiet on Set documentary that came out, I guess. And some of the stuff was like so fucked up and so sad. It's like about Dan Schneider and whatnot. I don't know if anyone else is anyone else's timeline flooded by this, or am I just interacting with that content too much and it's just like showing up on my timeline because I don't know, I watched a few videos, so I was a little curious, and then now I'm like, oh, now that's all I'm seeing, and like I don't want to see, like I don't know, I don't really like that because I'm like It's so it's so hard with that kind of stuff because I feel like, at least for me, like I feel like I want to be like aware of these kind of things. Like I don't know, like I try to be informed and all that stuff, but I feel like I don't know, just like stories like that are just like so hard for me to read or watch videos of or whatever, you know. Greetings from Poland. I'm making a small research about how streaming influenced your life for my uni. Is there possible I'll send you a message, ask you a few questions? Sure. Yeah, it was insane. Yeah, mine is. My Reddit is. Oh, Reddit. Interesting. I like under specific subreddits or just in general? It's a creep. Yeah, no, so creepy. And then like they would show videos, like they would show clips of like things that aired on Nickelodeon, and like it like there were so many like genuinely crazy ones. Like crazy ass ones that, because like even when I was a kid I didn't even get that stuff. Like genuinely, even when I was a kid I did not watch that kind of stuff because I thought it was weird. Like I literally never watched Victorious because of the same thing. I watched some iCarly, but like not even that much because literally the same thing. Like I don't know, like this coming out and like seeing like the things that he was a part, because when you're a kid, I don't know, you don't know who the fuck is producing what shows, you know what I mean? But it's funny because it's like every single show that Dan Schneider ever produced, like I never watched any of those because even I as a kid thought that shit was weird. Obviously I didn't like think it was sexual weird, like I didn't understand it when I was a kid, but it's like I don't know, like even when I think about that I'm like, oh my god. Remember your beloved childhood shows? See, but I didn't even watch any of those shows. Like that's what I feel like I don't even know how it got to be like how things like that were ever aired, and that there were so many people that were involved in the production of it and also that watched it, and like no one was saying shit. What the fuck? I don't understand how people can sit by and let that shit happen. I'm more mad that people actually sat back and let that happen. I don't know though. I mean, I feel like I've been seeing a lot of stuff about that. I feel like I've genuinely been seeing more people tweet that exact thing than like say bad things about like the people that did do that stuff. Cause I don't know, at least for me, I'm always gonna put more heat on the fucking criminal than like the people that maybe like were, I don't know, bystanders, I suppose. Because like anyone that was involved in the production of these things, they deserve some heat. But I feel like also, I don't know. I think that it is one of those situations too though, where it's like the Dan Schneider, he had like a lot of power and control. Yeah, over these kids, but also over all the other people that worked under him. So I feel like it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, like other people besides the children were also being manipulated in this situation, and you know, I don't know. I had a crush on oh really? I like never watched those shows because again I thought they were weird. Would you prefer quick or a list of questions? How you really feel? I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to. I don't know if I want to be writing a whole essay, but you can email me some questions and I'll answer them. But hi Pastor Rack. You talked nonstop? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me just sit here in fucking silence. First time in a just chatting stream? First time? I don't understand people that say that shit because genuinely, like, do they want me to sit here and be quiet, like, while I'm streaming? I don't get it. Like, what is the complaint? Why are you in the just chatting category then? You're Nick, you're not excelling your career. I'm sure you're under the sort of... Yeah, I don't know. Exactly. It's like there's a lot of people who that was their boss. As a viewer could easily pass off as a brand of comedy, being on that production team is more damning. See? But like, no. Because like, what's fucking funny? Like, like genuinely, what's fucking funny about that stuff? Like, I've never understood that. Like the whole slime thing that Nickelodeon had going on. Never thought it was funny. Never thought it was funny as a kid. Never thought it's funny now. Like, Like, honestly, if you think that shit is funny, I don't even think it can be played off as comedy, dead ass, because if you think that shit is funny, like, I think that you're just perverted. Or something. What is so funny about, like, Ariana Grande putting her foot in her mouth? Like, sucking on her own toes while she's, like, a child. What's funny about that? Like, I don't know if what? What's funny about someone just, like, getting squirt in the face with goo? Like, that's genuinely making you laugh? Like, I don't know. See, that's what also gets me, is, like, I don't even see how that kind of stuff could have been played off as like, comedy, because who the fuck is laughing at that, genuinely? Like, childhood me wasn't even laughing at that. I saw Zoe 101 clip. Yeah, no, I feel like people have been posting clips, and again, like, I feel like I didn't watch any of these shows, so it's like, I've never even, like, seen this kind of stuff before, so I'm like, what? Disney Channel had the better shows. Yeah, I think I was definitely more of Disney. I liked Hannah Montana. This is actually funny. Yeah, I actually didn't really watch TV as like during this time as well. Like, because I read. Ooh, cringe. Yeah, okay, sorry. I read so much as a child, I did not watch TV, okay? The only childhood TV shows that I genuinely remember watching are Hannah Montana, because the songs were fire, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then I feel like when I think of, like, watching TV as a kid, I, like, think about, like, Looney Tunes, like, when I was, like, a little ass kid. But I feel like as I got, like, older, into, like, late elementary school, when I feel like everyone else started to watch those kinds of shows, I was reading, and my parents were intervening. I was reading and I was gaming. I feel like I aged out of TV pretty early. TV's boring though, okay? Like, let's be, and especially children's shows. That shit sucked. But after The Last Airbender, I remember one time I was, like, grounded as a kid, and me and my brother would, like, always watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, like, whenever there would be new episodes coming out. Like, I don't know, bitch, I was, like, fucking, I don't know, I got in trouble for something. I think I got, like, a fucking B on I don't know, I was in trouble for something stupid. And I just remember Avatar: The Last Airbender was streaming, and I, like, snuck downstairs, because my brother was watching it, and I like, snuck downstairs, and I was, like, watching it from behind the couch, like, because I was fucking dedicated, and it was what episode was it? It was, like, a crazy ass episode. I want to say it was, like, the blood bending episode. So, bitch, I was, like, by that couch, like, what the fuck? But yeah, Shinji, thank you so much for the sub with Prime. Thank you. Heart. Welcome to Kilian Society. It's a first time subscriber also. Victorious had more comedy. That was weird foot stuff. Whole history of comedic cinema has slapstick with people falling or getting pied. Yeah, maybe that's just my flamingness of, like, you're barely finishing Avatar. You never watched it as a kid? What? Bro, me and my brother would always be, like, pretending, like, I'd always be in the shower, like, you know how, like, in the shower, like, the water can, like, you know what I'm talking about, when you were a kid and you, like, had the water running off, and I'm like, I'm a waterbender, like, I still do that shit sometimes, honestly. I enjoyed reading as a kid, but it was turned into punishment from my parents' Sag. Bad parenting. JK. Well, not really. This is why I feel like, yeah, anyone that uses, here's a note to any parents or people thinking about being parents one day. Whatever you make as a punishment for your child, just know that they're never gonna want to do that task when they get older. Just fucking know. Because my punishment was always, like, cleaning. And bitch, I fucking hate cleaning. Specifically, washing the dishes was always a big thing too. And fuck that shit. I feel like to this day, I still have a hard time getting myself to do dishes or whatnot. I feel like it was always, for me, it was always cleaning And it was always clean. I'm literally trying to think of like any other, obviously also like revoking my access to things like my phone and whatnot, but like as far as like making me do something, it was either corporal punishment, which my parents, anyone else's parents do this? They would make me like kneel on like carpet and hold my arms out, and I'd be crying, and then if my arms would like get low, they'd be like, raise them! I'd be like crying. Oh, it was that was probably one of the go-to ones. Standard Asian punishments. I know. I remember one time, I'll never forget, bro. I'll never fucking forget one time my parents like made me do that while I had like a friend over. I don't know. I don't even know what I did why they made me do that. But I remember they made me like do it while I had a friend over, and so I had to like do that in front of my friend. I was like crying. Bro, I was traumatized after that. I was like, what the fuck? I was so embarrassed. Yeah, no physical punishments for my future children, I will say. We had to hold books in hand, really. I do remember one time I got in a lot of trouble. My parents made me hold something. I can't remember what they made me hold, though, out. But, yeah, I don't know. No physical punishments for my future children. Hopefully yours, either. But, yeah. Don't physically punish your children. All right, chat? Also, this is so random, but, like, never mind. I used to just get ass beats. Yeah, I feel like my parents did that in lieu. I mean, yeah, luckily my parents didn't, like, you know, do anything too severe. My heart goes out to anyone whose parents did do more severe things. I just can't believe that, like, well, I can't believe that people are still, like, defending that kind of stuff. Beating your children, basically. Because it's like, would you let your boss beat on you? Like, do you genuinely think that fixes and makes them better? Like, genuinely. Like, you make a mistake at work, or you pulling down your pants and letting your boss beat on you? Like, at work? Like, I don't know. Like, I will never understand people that, like, try to defend that kind of stuff. He does every day emotionally. That's fine. That's fine. That's expected. Sorry, I feel like I'm like we're talking about like semi-serious topics, but I'm like in a goofy mood right now, so my bad, y'all. Maybe we should talk about something goofy. Or make them read passages and quiz them to ensure they read it. If I had kids, I'll put push-ups, which I do with them, or make them read passages. No, you're gonna make them hate reading, Hamlet. That's what happened to Pass the Rock. I will say, definitely never use reading as punishment for your child, because that child will grow up to hate reading, and then you're gonna have a dumb child. And who wants that? Not me. But I just feel like if there's ever anything that you want your kids to do, you should never make them do it as a form of punishment. Like, you can maybe, like, you know, like, make them do it, but don't make them do it as a form of punishment. Like, you did something bad, so now you have to go read. It could just be like, oh, like, you have to read for 10 minutes every day. Like, I'll read with you. We'll do it in the mornings. Let's sit down and let's do it. Like, I'm not saying don't make your kids read, you know what I mean? But, like, don't use it as a form of punishment if they do something that they're not supposed to, because that's really gonna, that's, like, the number one way to make sure that your child does not enjoy reading. Alpha, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Mike. Thank you. Alpha, I love you. Wait, y'all know each other? Y'all homies? Frostbite, thank you for the tier 1 as well. Happy 33 months. You're getting so close to 3 years. Thank you. Yay. I crate train my kids now. My kids are dogs. Fair enough. For whatever reason, I feel like I've been, like, thinking about, like, having children. Not, like, thinking about having children right now, but, like, just, like, the act of having children. I'm just, like, I don't know. Thinking. Yeah, he's in a mod, another stream I like to hang in. Oh, Clouded. Just kidding. She hates Alpha. I'm just here to defend him. Hey, no, I don't. Oh, the other stream. Okay, well, Alpha's very loved here. Very loved, very cherished. A pillar of this community. Okay, anywho. What was I even gonna say? I forgot. Oh my god, we're almost halfway to our little daily sub goal. Woohoo! Woohoo! Maybe I should do something like whenever we hit the daily sub goal. What could I do? I could karaoke a song for you guys. That might disincentivize people to wanna hit it. Anywho, what was I gonna say? I was about to say something and I fucking forgot. Erg. Do a push-up? Sure. Deal. I will do a push-up if we hit. Although, actually, I'm working on that. Not working on that specifically, but I've been doing my Pilates, my working out, my at-home workouts every day pretty consistently lately. And a big Pilates yoga thing, or I guess mostly yoga. Is it a Chaturanga? Bro, that shit is so hard. I cannot do it, but it's basically, oh. Thank you for the 6 gifted alpha. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Sorry. I'm actually in a really good mood today. Let's talk about happy things, because I feel like I'm a fucking villain whenever we're talking about serious things, but like I'm in a happy mood. Like I should be more serious. Okay. Let me try. I don't know if I could do a Chaturanga. I was literally trying to do that this morning because it was like part of the workout, and I literally couldn't. But I can do a push-up. So let me try a push-up. Let's see. I don't know if I can do. Okay, if I can do a full push-up on my knees, like a girl push-up, or I don't like that word, a knee push-up, or I can try to do a real push-up, but I don't think I can go down all the way, to be honest. But I'm gonna try to do a real push-up, but I don't know. I don't know if I could go down all the way. Okay. Ugh! I did it! Did I go down low enough? I went down. I don't know if you saw I went down, and then I went down a little lower because I was like the first down I didn't feel like was low enough. But I feel like I used to not even be able to do that. But the at-home workouts are kicking in. Okay, I'll try to do a Chaturanga to show you guys, but it's so hard. It's so hard. I can't, because it basically is a push-up though, honestly. It's like, okay, let's see if I can do it. Oh! Ah! I did it! But it's basically a push. It's like you go down like a push-up, and then, I don't know. But it's like back muscles. It's like a lot. It's like a push-up and like back workout in one. But it's pretty hard. Like, I don't know, if you have never done one, try one right now in your room. Whatever you're doing, do a Chaturanga right now. And nothing can touch the ground. Your thighs cannot touch the ground. Nothing. Just your feet. Your feet kind of go from push-up mode to like flattened while you do it. Though I think, I don't know. I'm a newbie, honestly. But yeah, I've been very dedicated with my workouts, and it's paying off, I feel like. You're getting strong, very good. Sorry. Me when I ever get a compliment. Sorry, let me be more specifically. When I get a compliment that doesn't have to do with my looks. It's like, you're drop dead gorgeous. Oh, thanks. You're strong. Oh my god, really? Yeah, you have to loosen your spine, which is tougher. Yeah. No, I like literally only just was able to do the Chaturanga like in the past few days, because every time she would do it in the video and I would try to do it, I would always crumple, or my thighs would touch on the going up part. Like, I don't know. Bodyguard Teddy, thank you for the tier 1. Happy 45 months. Holy cow. I don't know if D-Day is in. Oh, D-Day, you are in here. I can never. 46. You're 1 month behind D-Day. Hey, if D-Day ever misses a month, you could pass him up. Thank you so much. I think that you two though are my longest subs, right? I mean, is anyone more than 46 months? I feel like nar. You basically did a pause push-up harder. Oh, really? That was half push-up. Yeah, the Chaturanga is half push-up for sure. But I will say it's very difficult. But I definitely, even though like aesthetically, I don't feel like I look any different since I started like working out consistently. I definitely feel different. I definitely feel stronger and more energized for sure. And it's from these at-home workouts. I'm like scared. I'm scared to go back to the gym though. Scared to go back to the gym. I probably should go back to the gym, especially if I do want those like aesthetic changes, you know? But the gym's scary, bro. Looking forward to the non-existent 4-year badge. I feel like what more could this Kalian be? It's literally rainbow and glowing. Hey, thanks for the resub, D-Day! 46 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You never shared that? Oh, because you can like choose when to share. I see. Did you peace out on the job thing? A few months back, I recall, or still grinding. Nah, I peaced out. I'm not gonna lie, I peaced out. But, oh, I never made like a video like going into like details and shit. But, yeah. I'll be streaming now, and I've been expanding a lot more. We got 4 YouTube channels now, which I've been focusing on that. I just recorded, I already told you guys this, but I recorded a little, like, intro video. Striker, thank you so much for the tier 1. Happy 3 months. Thank you. Heart, wow, it's subbies today. I'm so happy. Thank you, guys. Oh, shit. Almost fucked up my hair. What was I gonna say? I forgot. You need to get a gym partner to get more comfortable with it first. I know. I wish me and Claire lived close together and then we could go to the gym together. But I don't think she wants to live where I live. But yeah, I do feel like a gym buddy would be good, but I don't think that that's, I don't know. I feel like the thing that's hard too about like having a gym buddy is you guys would have to have the same workout goals and like kind of the same workout plan. Like I feel like that's hard because like I've gone to the gym with people, but then it's like you guys kind of want to do different workouts and whatnot, you know? So then it's like, well, what's the point? I love the gym and would totally go, but also we do not love go. Oh yeah, no, you literally live by my friend Claire. Oh my god, you met her. But yeah, I think y'all are farther from me, so that's unfortunate. The gym I go to though is really nice. I want to start going. Do you go to like a gym? Do you like go to a gym or do you like have like a one in your building that you go to? I feel like I have like a gym in my building, but it's so shitty and small. So I have like a gym that I go to, which I've been paying for my gym membership and I have not been going for like the past few months because I've just been doing my at-home workouts. The gym is scary to me. I can bring you as a guest to my gym one of these days, actually, if you're down. Is there any like specific kind of workouts that you like to do? Like, because my gym has like classes, so if you want, we could do a class together. I really like the cycling class, but it's pretty hard. There's like bar, yoga, heated yoga, warrior sculpt, which is like yoga and working out, and they have that shit heated too, and it's so fucking hard. Actually, it's so hard. So yeah, I don't know, if you're like a yoga girly, we could do one of those, but if you're like more, I don't know, if you like cardio, we could do the cycling, and they have like some strength ones as well. Oh, I love hot yoga. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, maybe I'll text you. We could probably do it like next week. Sometimes the classes fill up fast, so we kind of have to like sign up in advance, but yay. Okay, I'm down. I see, like, that's what I need to motivate me to go to the gym. Is like just someone that's like, I'll go with you. Cause like something about just like going to the gym by myself, like, I don't know, I'd be scared. I'd be scared of the gym. I don't like going with friends. Too much chatting. I want to get in and out of the gym. Okay, fair and valid. I feel like I just feel more motivated when I go with people. Like, I feel like when I work out on my own, I'm just kind of like, whatever, going through the motions. But for whatever reason, just like the mental, like I'm with someone, I think it's partially an accountability thing for sure. Because it's like, you know, if you're working out on your own, like no one's gonna know if you like stop doing your set early or whatever it is. But like if you're working out with someone that knows what you're supposed to be doing, I feel like mentally I definitely will hold myself a lot more accountable just because they're there with me, you know. And I'm a social workout girly. I think it has to do with doing a lot of like team sports and whatnot growing up. But I'm not a loner girly. Yes, you'll talk. Yay, I'm excited. I think you can single days with people that you can coordinate with, although overall goals and complete programs are different. Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, I like doing the classes. I mean, even like the videos that I watch, it's like, it feels like I'm in a class. I like having someone that's like telling me what workouts to do, and like, it's just like timed almost so that I can't do it at my own pace. I listen to gym motivational videos sometimes. That helps. Oh, I don't think I ever really. I don't know. Gym motivational content's usually pretty cringe to me sometimes. Which is weird because I do really like general motivational content, or I guess I should say inspirational. I like inspirational content more so than like motivational content usually. You know, I want to be inspired, not motivated. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I feel like motivational content is often like, get in the fucking gym, bitch! Right now, you want to be fat forever? Get in the gym! Like, I genuinely feel like that's how some gym motivational content is. And I'm like, who is being motivated by this? What the fuck? Like, I feel like the type of shit that will actually inspire me is more like, treat your body with kindness. Your body does so much for you, and, you know, it deserves to be taken care of or something. I don't know, like, cause sometimes I be seeing that shit though. I'm like facts, like my body's working hard, my heart is pumping, my muscles are working, like I should take care of this thing. Like I don't know. So don't get me wrong, I do be liking my cheesy inspirational shit occasionally. How's the weather there? It's pretty chilly. Not that chilly though. It's kind of, weather's been all over the place, but ain't it everywhere. I like words of affirmation. Yes, you've got this. You're strong. You're a warrior. I'm like, yes, I am. I just need to remind myself that I need to look good in case I ever meet Lisa of Blackpink. Really, I will say I feel like working out for the sake of aesthetics has never really worked for me. Like, I feel like the only type of way I can really draw motivation to work out is by, like, basically from more rather than, like, being like, oh, I want to work out so I can look a certain way. I feel like I don't know, like, that doesn't work for me. And I feel like I'm more... Can I talk? But more so coming from a place of like, oh, like I want to have a healthy body. I want to like not be winded going up multiple flights of stairs. I want to like have the strength. I want to not get sore when I decide to vacuum and then Swiffer my entire apartment. Like, I don't know. I think that when I focus on like the functionality aspect that comes with like working out and getting stronger, and also just like the health stuff, I definitely think that's like, that usually is more motivating to me. And I honestly like don't like how much of like aesthetics and stuff is connected to working out. Like, I don't know, I feel like there are genuinely people out there who only work out so they can look a certain way, and then they assume that everyone else is also working out for that kind of reason. And it's just like, I don't know. I guess I feel like the focus of working out should be to like feel good and to make your everyday life easier. But like all them gym bros that like are hella muscular but like literally can't touch their toes. Or like, I don't know, like some gym bros, I feel like sure you can lift a lot of weight, but like I feel like a lot of them don't even have like functional strength. You know what I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is just like something that I've only noticed or whatnot, but I just feel like you ask them to like, I don't know. I won't get too deep into this. Dad strength. Yeah, it's kind of like that bodybuilder versus rock climber thing that we talked about that one time. I get motivated from the low tier God speech. I wish I knew why. Wait, what's that? Low tier God. I tried going to the gym by myself. I never stuck to it. Yeah, me neither. That's why I don't go to the gym ever. But I don't know. Hopefully, I want to go back to the gym. I just don't like the vibes of the gym. You just walk in, you're just hearing dudes grunting and staring at themselves in the mirror. That's why I like the classes, because it's funny, because I feel like if you're on the gym floor, like 90% of the people on the gym floor are dudes, but then whenever I take a class, it's like 90% are women. So I'm like, I don't know what the divide is on, like, I feel like dudes are like, I don't like someone to tell me how to work out. I've watched 5 TikTok videos. I know what I'm fucking doing. Actually, I'd be curious to hear your guys' hypotheses on why that may be. Because it's not like that I only take, obviously, like, yoga and stuff, like, sure, yeah. Honestly, though, there's, like, more guys in yoga than there is in, like, the cycling classes that I do, or, like, I don't know, I've done, like, some of the strength ones, and the classes are always mostly girls, for sure. And, I don't know, I wonder why that is. So I love weightlifting. It makes me better at everyday life. Like, I will take all the groceries in one trip. I'm not gonna lie, I got one of those, like, little grocery wagons, and I never went back. I got one in college, and I just use that. I'm not carrying my groceries. No, that's a good one. I want to get into weightlifting. I just feel like anytime I have, I don't know. It's, like, hard for me to get into. I think for weightlifting, especially, it's, like, because, like, the form is so important that I almost wish that I, like, would have someone there with me to tell me if my form was good. I think that's why I like the classes, because even with, like, yoga, like, obviously form is also huge in yoga. I guess form is important for any workout, but I feel like that's why I like the classes, is so that if I'm doing something wrong, hopefully the teacher is, like, giving me feedback or telling me how I could do it better. And I don't know. I think I feel like also working, I don't know, with, like, weightlifting too, it's like you have to, you know, you're responsible for how many sets you're doing. Like, I like the classes because I like them telling me, but there's, like, the strength classes. I could take the strength classes. I do feel confused when I see people with amazing physiques pushing really light weights. Really? I don't know. I guess I never, like, pay attention to that stuff. Why you choose Cali over IL? What do you mean? I live in Illinois. Noise canceling headphones for me. Bro, I swear I hear them through my noise canceling. It depends how close I am to them, though. You like guys who weigh? Bro, I don't care about a man's weight. I'm not gonna lie. I do not. I don't give a fuck. Heavier weights, but less led to more muscle. Wait. Oh, I see what you're saying. I didn't see your message before. Go to a female gym or times where there aren't many people. I know, now that I, like, am not working during the day, I could definitely start going in the day when there's less people, because, God, I mean, is there anything worse than being in a crowded gym? No. I'll answer for you. No. What kind of Wasian are you? Asking as a fellow Wasian. Here we go. We got a command. We have this. Oh, there we go. That's the kind of Wasian I am. Okay. Passons à Israël. Ici what? Huh? Je ne parle pas de la langue de français. Un peu. Mais je suis très mal. Anywho, Palestine! Free Palestine! For real. Obviously. Damn, it's actually... Is it Ramadan right now? Am I tweaking? I think it is, right? Can a man be lighter or smaller than you, or you have no preference? Alright, maybe I'd have to draw the line at smaller than me, because I'm pretty small, so that would have to be a very small man. How tall am I? I'm 5'2". As a guy, my crotch does not enjoy spinning classes. Just saying. Well, I mean, if you're really cycling for real, you shouldn't be sitting that much. And first of all, I don't think those cycling seats are comfortable for anyone, okay? Okay, I was debating gaming today, but I'm planning on ending because I got my D&D thing tonight. Planning on ending at like 6:30, so I have an hour. Although I guess I could end earlier and give and it's not give, but like film like for YouTube or something. You play D&D? What? Yeah, you didn't know? I joined a campaign. That I go to. Make some friends, meet people, and it's Wednesdays. Wednesdays at 7, so I'm not allowed to stream later than... Yeah, IRL. I wanted to meet people and whatnot, so that's why. Also, I don't know. I felt like, I know that there was like a lot of like online options as well, but I don't know. I felt like it would be more fun in person, and it is more fun in person. I do like it. I mean, I guess I can't really say it's more fun in person because I've never like played online before, but I'm a barbarian. Also, wait, Water Tiger, did I say thank you for the sub? Oh my god, I fucking have no brain cells right now. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Happy 7 months. If I didn't say thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you. You should run the campaign to free the galaxy in the name of Super Earth as a fellow Helldiver. Ugh, I don't like shooter games. Sorry. Means who do you support? I support Palestine. And how is it falsely accusing when Israel's killed how many Palestinians in the past since October? How are people still trying to say nah? But you're French, so you suck, honestly. Sorry, just kidding. But like, low-key French people. Every time I've met a French person, they suck. So, the day that I meet a kind, caring French person, I will change my opinion about French people. But every time, like, chat, what is your experience with the French? Like, what? Because I feel like, I don't know, like every time I've ever interacted with someone IRL, they're like so mean. They're genuinely so mean, and like, I don't know what it is. I don't even know what French people, I feel like when I think of French people stereotypically, I just think of the fact that they like riot a lot. But yeah. Your hair looks great, thank you. Discriminate, I'm just... French may be some of the nicest people. Really? They are rude. As a Canadian, French Canadians are the worst, not gonna lie. Yeah, I can't necessarily speak to French Canadians, but I feel like I've met French people IRL a few times, and like, yeah, I don't know, like every time they're like so rude and just like, so like, I don't know, maybe it's just like they don't think, they're not meaning to be, no, I think that they're meaning to be rude. Like, I don't feel like, maybe I've just had a few bad experiences though. But it makes me sad because like I took like 4 years of French in high school, and like I really wanted to go to France. So hopefully one day if I ever do go to France, hopefully maybe it's just like French tourists are mean, but like the people in France are nice or something. But I do want to go to France one day, hopefully. Hopefully that way all those years of taking French don't go down the drain. Most French people I've met just don't have good social skills. Interesting. Fair. Generally, French folk are sharp, leaning, aggressive. Yeah. Like, I just feel like it's almost like the common. Snooty. Yeah, snooty is a great way, I would say. I would describe, like, the interactions I've had. Why was that? Oh, sorry. It was the bot. The bot gotcha. The bot deleted for non-English. French Canadians are kind to me, but I speak French. Fair. Snooty is spot on. Yeah. I guess that's like one of the stereotypes as well, right? But yeah, I don't know. The Alps are amazing in France. Country folk are nice. Yeah, no, I definitely do want to go to France one day. I'd like to, well, I want to go everywhere. It would be cool if I could just go everywhere. That would be amazing. But definitely, I would say French is definitely on my travel list. France, just because I took French in high school, so gotta use that a little bit. Where else do I want to visit? Obviously, like Asia. I was texting my friend. Oh, I really want to go to the Philippines. I want to go to the Philippines so bad. I want to go to Philippines. Switzerland. I do want to go to Switzerland. I want to go to like Amsterdam. I feel like that'd be so cool. It's like the Netherlands. I don't know if it's a hot take, but like I have zero urge to ever visit like England. I have a zero, like no urge for whatever reason. I had some friends that like studied abroad there, and like I was going to visit them, and then like COVID happened, so I didn't get the chance to visit them. And I'm honestly not that bummed. I think I'd be completely fine if I never like visited the UK. Like I don't know, what is there? I feel like what usually draws me to countries that I want to visit is the nature of that country, honestly. There are certain cities that I would say draw me. Like obviously I want to go to like Venice one day. I feel like that's a pretty iconic city. Same with like Paris. But I feel like most places that it's like, oh, I want to go here, it's usually because it has something to do with like the natural landscape of that place in some way. Like the Philippines, oh my god, like I've been seeing so many videos of the Philippines lately that just look so amazing and so cool and so beautiful. And I don't know, I feel like I think that seeing the nature all over the world is probably like the biggest motivation for traveling. Like honestly, I don't give that much of a fuck when it comes to like cities and stuff like that. Like, yeah. Like I feel like I'd rather like go see something that I would not be able to see near me than like just another city. Unless like the architecture is maybe super cool, like, you know. I don't know. When it comes to your traveling, chat, what do you feel like is usually drawing you? Like, are you like, oh no, like I want to go see the cities? I know some people like to travel for food. I'm not gonna lie, that's usually not something I care about that much either. I feel like nature is usually like the biggest draw for me, but I feel like there's also people who get drawn by food. I think that there's people that also get drawn by, yeah, like cities. They like going to different cities and seeing what life is like in different cities and whatnot. But like me, I feel like I would be totally cool traveling and seeing the world and like not even visiting any major cities, like just seeing like, I don't know, like going on hikes or something. Do you like Las Vegas? No, I hate Las Vegas. Probably my least favorite city in this entire country and maybe even the entire world out of every city. Actually, that's not true. Detroit would probably have to take the cake on that. But major city, I'll say. Well, I guess Detroit's a major city, but yeah. England is super rainy and food is weak, but Ireland and Scotland are beautiful. Oh yeah, I would totally want to go to like Ireland or something one day. Imagine St. Patty's on Ireland. Wait, yeah, St. Patty's in Ireland. I feel like would go so crazy. That could be like a lifetime bucket list thing. Scenery mostly depends on the country. Fair enough. I like urban culture. See, I just feel like I'm not really a city girly. I always think that cities are kind of gross. Too many drunk idiots that just go to party in Vegas. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I just don't like the entire vibe of the city. Like, I feel like the way that the city is draws a certain kind of people to it, and I feel like I don't like the way the city is, and I don't like the people that it draws to it. But I guess I can't really say that because some of my friends fucking love Vegas, bro. Some of my friends love Vegas. Like, I've been to Vegas so many times in the past couple of years. I'm sick of it. And I keep telling my friends, I'm like, I don't want to go to Vegas ever again. Can you guys stop trying to plan trips there? But they won't stop. Because we can't stop. And we won't stop. Okay, sorry. Some cities are interesting in their own right. Tokyo or Rome comes to mind. Fair enough. I mean, Tokyo wasn't really that different from like, I don't know. I went to Tokyo and it was fine. It was fine. It was definitely not my favorite place that I went to in Japan, though, honestly. Honestly, yeah. Even going to, like, the best thing about Tokyo was that everything was really clean. But that's just, like, Japan in general. But, like, I feel like it's very rare for a city to be, like, as clean. Like, no litter on the ground, nothing like that. So that was cool, but I don't know. I mean, Tokyo just kind of seemed like another city to me, honestly. But I feel like, I would go to like an old ass city with like really unique architecture or something like that. Like, I feel like that interests me more. And I think that's why I liked the other places in Japan more. Like, even like Kyoto or Nara, like seeing the temples and stuff, I thought was really cool. Kyoto was honestly probably my favorite, one of my favorites, but I don't know, I liked Osaka better than Tokyo also, honestly. But that's because I don't know. What about the little bars, like, off the streets? Yeah, that was cool, but that's not, like, unique to Tokyo. Like, there's other Japanese cities that have that kind of stuff. Like, Tokyo and Osaka were very similar, and, like, between the two, though, I did like Osaka more. So, yeah. Like, okay, Tokyo compared to other cities in the world, like, definitely has unique things, but I'm just, like, comparing Tokyo to other Japanese cities, and I didn't feel like it was... Like, honestly, like, if someone said that they were going to Japan and then they said that they weren't going to Tokyo, I would, like, not even speak up about it. But I always speak up if someone says that they're not going to Osaka. I'm like, don't overlook Osaka. Osaka's actually really cool. Yeah. But still a cool city. Still a cool city. I'm just not a city girl. That's all. I want to go back to Kyoto. Yeah, Kyoto was really cool. I liked all the temples there. I also really liked Nara because they had all the deer. I always like to speak about that. I have this little deer plushie. This is from Japan. It's funny because, like, I, like, wanted him, and then they were like, oh, like, tourist? And I'm like, yes. And so they gave me, like, a flattened, like, a vacuum sealed one. So he was, like, all flat so he could fit in my suitcase really easily, though. I was like, oh, like, that's so nice. They have that. But yeah, definitely, I want to go back to Japan one day, hopefully with, like, some fellow weeb friends or something, because when I went to Japan, I didn't like anime at that point in my life. I didn't watch anime at that point in my life. But I don't know, I think I'm more focused on going to places that I haven't been for now. Like, I feel like I'll go back to Japan when I'm, like, I don't even know. I could really go at any time. When I'm, like, older. Maybe when I'm, like, 30 or something. I feel like if I went back to Japan, though, I'd want to go for, like, 2 weeks. I'm gonna be there for a minute. I'm gonna fucking make my own katana. That'd be so cool. Is it expensive, chat? Has anyone in chat made their own katana in Japan? Me asking that, like, that's like a common life experience. But I don't know. I feel like, let's see, how much is it to make a katana in Japan? $10,000 to $25,000? Oh no, that's just how much a Japanese katana costs. That's just how much it costs. That's not how much it costs. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm being influenced by Mark Zuckerberg, okay? I fucking saw a video of him making a katana. I'm like, that shit looks cool. I want to do that as well. Don't think I can afford to do that, unfortunately. 25K? No, dollars. It says dollars. The katana better have superpowers? Yeah, I better be like fucking... I better be using that shit. Like, I better be chopping with that bitch. If I spent 25K on it. That'd be fun though. Imagine like IRL Fruit Ninja with like an authentic Japanese katana. Okay, future YouTube video coming. It might take like 10 years to make or something. You need to learn to make one. Come on, Mark Zuckerberg's katana was garbage. You need a year. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, it would just be cool to just like have a katana though and be like, I made this. Obviously it's shitty compared to like a professional Japanese blacksmith, but still, I don't know. I feel like that's the kind of shit that I would also want to do on my travels is like, you know, like do cool shit that I can like bring back home. And then I just have like a house that's like full of things that I got from all over the world where I got to partake in the culture of that world or something. That just know, like, that's what I'm hoping that my life is like when I'm like 60 though. Okay. Like that's when I'm like fucking balling. I'm rich as fuck. Okay. That's why I got to go do I got to do like my young people traveling. Okay. Where I go to cheap countries and I do cheap activities and whatnot. And it's cool. And that's why I like the nature is so great because hiking is free and like a lot of nature-y stuff is not that expensive. And then I will return to these places when I am older and richer, and then I'll be doing like the bougie shit. So that's kind of my travel itinerary, my lifetime travel plans. The budget traveler, yeah, that's like where I'm at right now in life. But yeah, the one thing I will say, since I've like been traveling a lot more the past few years, is traveling is not as expensive as you think it would be if you go to affordable places. Obviously, Europe is expensive. That's why that's why you don't really see me going to Europe. You see me going to like these other places that are more affordable. But if you go to places that are more affordable, like, I don't know, I just feel like I think when I didn't really travel, I used to think that traveling was like low-key something that only rich people could do. Like, I don't know, I feel like I had this mindset that like traveling was what rich people did. And like traveling's for rich people, and like going to different countries and stuff is like something rich, like, oh, you gotta be rich to be able to do that. And mostly just because like I didn't really travel ever growing up. But I don't know, but then I got older and I started traveling with my friends, and like they all got to grow up traveling. I'm jealous of those motherfuckers. But yeah, I will say traveling, like if you really are about it and you like really plan right and stuff, traveling doesn't have to be that expensive. And I don't know, I think I meant to do like a blog post on like my trip to the DR with everything that I got. I want to start, whenever I travel, I want to start like making a blog post about it, of like all the things that I did and like how much everything cost and what I like thought of the experience and yada yada yada. So I need to do one for the DR. I just totally forgot about that. I have my vlog. I'm gonna be posting my DR vlog on Friday, actually. So yeah, I just have to review it. I still feel badly that you got sick in the DR. I know it did suck, but I think I'm better now. Hopefully. I was like kind of scared. I was like, what if I got something like more severe than like food poisoning? But I think I'm all healed now, so I'll get to go. Somebody must have already did Fruit Ninja video with katanas on YouTube. Probably, but who cares, okay? Were they a hot girl? Just kidding. Just kidding. Do I play Fortnite? No. I'm not 12. Not wrong. That would just be so fun though. So fun, so cool. Okay. Sorry, I still have like my planner open in front of me. Oh, can check something off the habit tracker. Live stream. Chat, I've been doing so good this week. Look at that. Oh yeah. We're on Wednesday. I've done every habit every day. Let's see. All right. Cooking stream is moved to Friday. I tried to call, oh my God. Gotta do laundry tomorrow. DR vlog is going up on Friday. Should I start multi-streaming to Kick? I think I know I brought this up a few times, but I think maybe I can set that up like next week. But I've been thinking about it. I feel like Kick isn't as crazy as it was when it like was first made. So I'm more willing, and I don't know, I just feel like I feel like I should be multi-streaming. I feel like so many streamers multi-stream. It's definitely a good way to grow and whatnot, but I don't know. Do any of you guys use Kick? What's Kick like nowadays? It's not, oof, excuse me. Kick has calmed down a bit. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like open to it, and I don't know, it's like, it is like a streaming platform. Like, I feel like since I have like different YouTube channels and they all do different things, like that's why I was kind of like, well, probably not YouTube, because I just upload my VODs anyways to YouTube. So I feel like between all the platforms, I feel like Kick makes the most sense for me to multi-stream to. Plus, I mean, they do have like the higher payouts for streamers and stuff like that. A lot of people multi-stream to TikTok. Oh, TikTok. TikTok. Oh, TikTok. Yeah, I was like thinking about multi-streaming TikTok for a while, but I kind of gave up on TikTok. Are they gonna be going away for good? I feel like Kick might have a sketchy audience, but sure, diversity works. I feel like they're not as bad as they used to be, though. Like, I feel like they're still normal people, and like, I don't know, there's a streamer that I follow. You guys know BB Jess? I love BB Jess. She's really cool. And she's like big on like, you know, talking about the pros of Kick. And I'm like, you know what? BB Jess is cool. She's not weird. She's a streamer that I admire. And, you know, why not? Because it's also one of those things where it's also like, oh, you know, like I can just like if there's just a bunch of fucking weirdos or whatever, I could just like stop doing it. But I'm like, maybe I might as well try it, you know? I just have to set it up. I think I can do it through Streamlabs though. But if not, maybe I could switch to OBS. I don't know. If OBS has to have the multi-streaming feature. I don't know why they wouldn't. Didn't Aiden... What? Okay, well, Aiden Roth... That guy. I forgot that he's still a streamer. Does he only stream on Kick now? I guess he probably had a contract or something with them, right? I forgot about that guy, honestly. Forgot about that dude. Forgot he existed. Oops, 95. Yeah, no, I feel like that higher split is like definitely also a good way to do it. All right, I think I'll do it. I'll look into setting it up. Maybe I could set it up this weekend so that my streams next week can be multi-streamed. Although next weekend I am going out of town for my birthday, so no Thursday and Friday stream, which I'm excited for. Oh my god, I really have to figure out. Oh god, I have to figure out some things for my B-day still. It's coming up. Okay, hold on. What was I gonna do? I think kick.com/KayleeMay. Oh yeah, this is me, guys. If anyone wants to follow me, this is me. I'll look into setting this up this weekend, but why not? Why not? I'll just have to, because I need to look into, like, I know that there's like extensions and stuff that make it so that you can like combine your chats. I don't know. Like, I feel like the chats and reading two chats, I don't know how hard or difficult that is. Can I gift 100 subs? Absolutely. Yes. Yes, you can. Any place where he's always a bit suspect? Fair enough. But hey, he was on Twitch for a long time, so. Oh, that guy. Yes, do it. Everyone in chat, tag him. Tag him, right? Just kidding. Just kidding, no bullying. Problem with Kick, unless you're toxic chatter gambling in hot tubs, there aren't many viewers really. Well, yeah, we could like try it out for a month, see how it is. That's against TOS. Can't combine chats on Twitch. I suggested that to someone else and got... Oh. I see. I didn't know that. I feel like I was like seeing so many people promote this extension that everyone... I don't know. I don't really know what people are doing, to be fair. But why not? We'll try it out. I'll see. Well, I guess I have my birthday thing and stuff going on next week. Maybe like April. Maybe come April, we can start the multi-streaming. Damn, it's already almost April? Where'd all the time go? Thank goodness, give us more sun. Okay, but also, like, I feel like 2024 has been blasting by. Guys, am I just getting old? Am I just getting old? I don't like this. I don't like how fast time feels like it moves as an adult. I miss being a kid. No, I don't. I don't miss being a kid. But I miss when a month felt like a long time. Now I feel like I blink and a month has gone by. And that makes me so sad. That makes me so sad, guys. Gotchas! Thank you so much for the tier 1! Thank you. Heart. I appreciate you. Small focus and she's old. Okay, this is the oldest I've ever been, okay? So in my defense, this is the oldest I've ever been. And now I'm older than that moment. And now I'm even older than that moment. Just more reason to do your most each day. So true. Lasagna boy! Thank you for the sub with Prime. Thank you. Welcome to Kaylee Society as a first time subscriber. Yeah, update your text in Twitch about me to correct age. I thought I did. Oh, my bio I didn't. How do I have to go into settings for that? I updated in the panels. forgot I had it. Let's just take my age out. I feel like I'm officially at the age where now I'm like, let's just not include this. Hi there, my name is Kaylee. Smiley face. Maybe I'll add the heart that I use in like everything. Me and the text heart like this. There we go. Yeah, okay, I'm officially at the age where it's just like, no, y'all don't need it. Just kidding. Quarter life crisis, Kaylee. Nah, I got one more year till my quarter life crisis. What was I gonna say? I'm older than I was when I started. Tis true, tis true. Everyone's memory is of when they were younger. Wait, what do you mean? Do you think you'll have a quarter life crisis? Probably. Probably. I feel like my quarter life crisis is probably going to be like tied to where I decide to move next. Because, yeah. Because I feel like that's a big decision. Because I feel like the next place that I move is probably going to be where I have my family, my future family. And I feel like that's a very big decision. And I'm also going to be wanting to make sure everything in my life is like starting to get in order for that like next stage. And I feel like I'm going to be like, like, I don't know, like I can already, because I already like, I occasionally will like think about stuff like that. And I'm like, I can't. Like, I can't think about this right now, like, but one day I'm gonna have to think about that for real, and honestly, I will not be surprised if that does cause me to have my quarter life crisis. Or who knows? Maybe I can't even, like, fathom what would cause my quarter life crisis, because, like, maybe I turn 25, my frontal lobe, click, fully develops, and then I have all these revelations, and then some revelation that I have then causes that quarter life crisis. It could be something that I haven't even had an inkling of a clue of yet, because that brain's still underdeveloped right now. Thanks! Oh my gosh, I'm happy you guys are commenting. I was like experimenting a little with this hairstyle. One time I had this hairstyle in for like a long time, and when I took it out, only this part of my hair was like wavy from the braids, and I was like, oh. True, but people have kids so much later now, you know? I know, but I don't really want to wait until later. Like, okay, obviously, like, I need everything in my life to be, like, put together. Like, I need to be, like, financially stable, and, like, my life, and, like, I'm not gonna just have them because I feel like I hadn't reached a certain age. Like, I'm gonna need the ducks to be in order before that happens. But generally speaking, assuming I can get the ducks in order in a good enough time, I don't want to wait that late because I read this book. I read a book called The Defining Your Decade: Why Your 20s Matter and How to Make the Most of Them. And a big part of the book this book was talking about just that. Basically, like, how people have families later in life. People have kids later in life now, and how that has now basically caused a multitude of, I don't want to say like problems or issues, but like things, kind of. Like, even just the fact that people don't have kids until they're like usually in their early 30s now. Like, I think the average age is like, we'll just say 30. People have kids at like 30 instead of, you know, it used to be like fucking you turn 20, you pop out them babies. But now, since people don't have kids earlier, we now have this time period, which is your 20s, where you are an adult but you do not have a family. And there has never been, like, people have never had that time period in their life before, because it used to be like you became an adult and then you got married and you had a family immediately. There was no in-between stage of becoming an adult and starting a family. So now we have our 20s, which is a time in our life where, like, people have never had that. And it was talking about, like, the pros and the cons of that. But something that it was saying was that basically it's just a lot harder on your body physically to have a child when you are older. And that, obviously with modern medicine and stuff, you're not going to fucking die in childbirth having kids in your 30s by any means, but you are more likely to have a difficult pregnancy. You are more likely to have a difficult birth and just have complications during the pregnancy or the birth or any of these things. And first of all, having a child already fucking scares the hell out of me, all right? Like, that shit's already scary. So I'm of the mindset that I'm like, let me make this shit as easy for myself as possible. And if, like, having, like, children earlier is something that could be a big difference, then I feel like that is something that I take into account. More likely to have, like, you're just more likely to have things be more difficult. But I don't know about the birth defect thing, but because it's more so like about you, the mother. Like, I feel like your baby is still probably going to be fine if you're older. Like, your baby's going to be fine, but it's just like harder on you physically as the one that is like creating and bringing this life into existence. But yeah, I have some friends having kids later, and it's a little harder. Yeah. So it's one of those things where it's like, if my ducks are all in a row, I would want to, not like soon by any means, but I feel like I don't want to wait until I'm like well into my 30s or anything like that. Because it's also like, I want to have multiple kids, so it's like, I don't know. But yeah, I can definitely see like the stress of thinking about starting a family be the cause for my quarter life crisis. I think that if I were to like nominate anything as like the most likely, I think it would be that. Chat, if you are under the age of 25, what do you think will be the most likely cause of your quarter life crisis if you were to have one? I want to hear some speculation here. What's the tea? Let's see. I feel like career is always a big one too. I feel like a lot of quarter life crises tend to revolve around career. Like, maybe someone majored in something that they liked in college, but then they actually started working in that field, and then they were like, oh, I hate this actually. And so I feel like career is like a big one. I would say career and family tend to be the biggest. But I don't know, maybe that's like what do people have? Okay, people that have like midlife crises, I guess theirs are usually like family or related or something, right? I guess like life crises always tend to stem from normally like work or family, right? Like, what other options are there even for the root of your life crisis? A dead-end career. I went back to school at 24. Oh, really? If you don't mind me asking, what was your like dead-end career? Is that just like something where it's like really hard to excel in, or like you can't excel in? Am I going to Kick platform? I might try multi-streaming on Kick at some point. Burnout from job. Yeah, that's valid. Career for me, like, do I want to keep this in advance or try something different? I see. Or okay, yeah, that's tough. See, that's like not necessarily a life crisis. That's just like grieving, that's like experiencing something. Like, to me, I feel like a life crisis just means like internally you are having some kind of battle. But if it's like caused by an external event, I wouldn't necessarily say that's like a life crisis. That's like you genuinely going through some shit, Not to say that a life crisis is gonna make you go through some shit, but you know what I mean. I feel like those two things are a little different. Makes you think about some bigger picture stuff. Fair. I'm not gonna say it. It's gonna be cute though. The life crisis. Oh my god, guys, I'm officially in my life crisis. Oh, it's so cute. I feel like identity crisis is always a thing. In a way, loss focused me a bit. Fair. Yeah. I don't know. I definitely feel like I'm at like a point in my life where I am just like figuring shit out. I'm figuring shit out. And I don't know. I will say I feel like that's acceptable at my age, Like, I feel like it is acceptable to be a 24-year-old figuring shit out. And although it really should be acceptable at every age. It really should be acceptable at every age, but I don't know. I feel like right now, because let's see. Well, because my life was on we're on very set tracks, all right? I was working hard in school to go to a good college. I was working hard in college to get a good job. And I was going to work hard in that job so I could make a lot of money and then, work my life away, whatever. Like, I was on very set tracks. And I just derailed all of that in November when I was like, e-girl. Derailed all of that, left behind everything I had worked my entire life for. So now I'm kind of like, how can I make sure that this, like, I don't know, because I do think it was like the right decision, but it's like, I want to like do things to solidify that. I feel like that's like a big motivation as to why I've been like experimenting a lot with like YouTube and whatnot, because I feel like YouTube, I'm able to like explore different things, like with my gaming channel and the React channel and whatnot. So that's why I feel like I've been having a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun experimenting with YouTube. But I think that ultimately, as a creator, I think that one of my long-term goals is definitely to like have some kind of business. Have some kind of business where I can leverage my social media experience and stuff like that. But what that business will be, I'm unsure yet. But I think that, coming from a business background, and especially with like so much business relying so heavily on social media nowadays, I can definitely see a way that these two things can converge and whatnot. So yeah, I remember you telling me you never want to own your own business because of your dad. I know. That's what I feel like as well, but I think that, I don't know, because that's also so true, because I feel like my dad would, like, genuinely work so much and would not get a lot of payout because of it, and I think that if I learn anything from my dad, it's just that, like, physical businesses are really risky. So I still think that even if I did do a business, that it would be something like some kind of app or something online, because my dad, if you don't know this, little Kaylee May lore for you, my dad had a construction business that unfortunately went bankrupt after he would literally work like 14-hour days, 7 days a week, never being able to be home, and like our family like literally had no money because it's construction, so that means that he had to spend all the money like buying the materials and stuff, and then he would get paid at the end of the job afterwards. And yeah, so like the whole reason why my family like had no money growing up was because of this. And I feel like I was like really, I don't know. I think that no matter what, I just would never want to be working 14-hour days, 7 days a week. I don't care what it is, okay? Even if I have my own business, I feel like that's why I feel like I would want to tie into like me as a creator in some kind of way, because I don't know, I guess just whenever I have a family, I really want to make sure that like they are my number one priority, and then at some point, I can go back to focusing on myself. But I think, I don't know, it's the way that my personal experience was, I just don't want that to happen to myself. So who knows? I think it depends on a lot of factors, but I definitely think like the nature of the business is a big thing. I would want something that like doesn't require me to physically have to be doing that job for big periods of time. Like I would want to be in a more management kind of role or something like that, and like hopefully have a very trusted team that I could rely on. I feel like my dad did like a lot of the stuff just by himself. Like I feel like if I ever did a business, I would ideally have like a friend that would like be doing it with me. The way to wealth in this country is running your own business. I know, it's true. But yeah, no, definitely I feel like try to learn from my father's mistakes. But I think I just want some way that kind of bridges my business background and my tech background to also my like creator career. And I feel like I can do that. I feel like there is a way that I could do that. I just need to find like the right way. I want to find something that I'm amazing at. I want to be amazing at it. Okay, I'm amazing at. I have some kind of advantage that I think is likely going to come from my content creation. Like I feel like this is something that I do that I'm able to like be pretty decent at, and I have like years of experience now, so hopefully I can like incorporate this into it some way. yeah, and I can like bring my business and my tech background into it and just like my general passions and interests. But I feel like financially I'm very conservative, and I think that is like something that like, because having and running a business is risky, is financially risky. Obviously some more risky than others, but I just think that I'm financially pretty conservative just because of like the way that I grew up. And so I don't know, I'm not really I'm a risk taker in my everyday life, but like not when it comes to finances, bro. Like, nar. That's why I don't like gambling. That's why I feel like I can't. I'm not a good gambler. Is because I fucking lose $10 gambling. I'm pissed off. I'm so mad. Construction is notoriously difficult too. Yeah. No, it sucks. I will say, like, it sucks because he was really passionate about it. I feel like now that I'm older, I definitely have more like empathy towards my dad. I feel like when I was a kid, I was like really angry because I just felt like he was choosing his business over his family in certain ways. But it's like, now that I'm older, it's like, okay, I understand that he's just a human too, and he was like following his passions and following his hearts, and like, just because someone has a family doesn't mean that they like can't do that necessarily. But I don't know, I guess it's a complicated issue. What are things you're passionate about? I know for some it was coffee, so they started a coffee business and used their platform to advertise it. See, I feel like, I don't know, chat, what do you think I'm passionate about? I definitely think I'm passionate about reading. I will say, this is totally going against everything that I just said, but I am very passionate about reading, and maybe this could be more like a philanthropy thing that I get involved in, but I would definitely, and like the fact that kids nowadays don't like to read and like genuinely can't read, like, I don't know, like they don't have good reading comprehension abilities, is I definitely think that, I don't know, I feel like I could even do some kind of like tutoring business where I can like help kids learn how to read and teach them how to read. But I don't know, I feel like reading genuinely is one of my biggest passions, and I feel like it would be cool to kind of, I don't know, to do something that helps children be able to read better and also like enjoy reading. I feel like would be cool, but that could be more like a philanthropy thing. Sorry, I don't know, maybe I'm having my quarter life crisis right now. Have I ever taken any business courses? Yeah, I was a business major in college, so I got a good business background, honestly. I know people work 80 hours a week and they make crazy money but are miserable. All they do is eat, sleep, drink, work. I don't think I could do that regardless of how much I'm making. No, facts. Facts. I never want my life to be revolved around my job, and I think that that's something that is kind of difficult if you are to own your own business. And get a bank loan for small business. You don't risk your own money. What happens if my business fails though? Don't I still gotta like pay that money? You can start a bookstagram, free advanced copies of books. Wait, what's a bookstagram? Like an Instagram for books? You certainly are passionate about being a barbarian. Sometimes I try to read, I just get distracted too quick. Really? Well, turn off distractions. Put that phone away. I feel like cultivating a long-term attention span is something that you have to do intentionally. Can't just accidentally stumble upon it. So put that phone away, put on some lo-fi beats, put that phone in a different room, put on some lo-fi beats, read that book. No TV on in the background. Did you see the Neuralink video on Twitter of some guy playing chess with his mind? No, I didn't see that actually. You're passionate about learning new things and growing in different ways, new experiences, trying to make the world a better place. You more on the behavior side than material. Yeah, I definitely am. I feel like I am passionate about like learning and trying new things, but it's like, what kind of business can I fucking make out of that? Like what is that, you know? Like, there's gotta be some way. I'm just thinking that as long as I just keep doing things that I enjoy and trying new things and expanding my horizons, I just have faith that hopefully one day I will just stumble upon something that I'm like, this is my shit. This is my shit. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what, you know, like I'm optimistic, honestly though. I'm optimistic that one day I'm just gonna stumble upon something that I'm like, yes, this is so me, this is something that I'm good at, this is something that makes me have a positive impact on the world, and this is something that, you know, I don't know, like, That's really the only 2 requirements is I have to enjoy it, I have to be good at it, and it has to have a positive impact on the world. Those are like my 3 requirements. You talk too much? Well, that's the skill set that I utilize to be a streamer is my talking. For being the face of an organization. One day. We'll see. Your business goes bankrupt, but it's not linked to your personal assets. So, all right. Maybe 25 when my frontal lobe is fully developed, I can like officially start my business guru arc. But I feel like I want my full brain development before I start messing around with that, you know? I gotta make sure I have sound decision making if I'm gonna be a business owner. Yeah, you do book reviews and post about it, throw in some pics of you reading, etc. Ooh, really? What's like an account that you follow that's like that? Maybe I'll follow them and they'll inspire me. I think you have the ability to have multiple small businesses, TBH. I do like managing things. I will say I'm very much a manager and a planner. Like, I do think... See, but the hardest thing, Alpha, the hardest fucking thing, or I guess, sorry, chat, is just that I want to do these things with people, but nobody is down. Nobody's down. Nobody's fucking down. I don't want to do all this shit by myself, bro. Like, I want an IRL homie that's fucking down. That's got the time and it's got the passion. And we can make some magic. But we'll see. My goal is just to make Alpha happy. That's a great life goal. Stay dedicated. How you got a business degree and not know how corporations are structured? What are you talking about? I do know how corporations are structured. Okay, but the way that a corporation is structured compared to like me starting a random small LLC business, those 2 organizations are gonna have different structures. So what are you even talking about? What did I say that insinuated I don't understand how a corporation is structured? Because not only do I like academically understand how a corporation is structured, I literally know because I worked for a corporation that I was embedded within the structure. Confused. At your age, that's hard to find. Is everyone getting into the work grind after college? I know. Literally, I know. It's okay. I just have to wait for some of their... I just have to wait for the light in their life, the light in their eyes to go out, and then once they look like they hate their everyday life enough, then I can swoop in. Hey, are you absolutely miserable with your life? Well, let's change things up. Just kidding. I'm not plotting on anyone's downfall. Anywho, let's see, what time is it? Almost 6 p.m. I gotta head over to my D&D thing at 6:30. Principle of corporate liabilities extending to corporate assets, kind of the whole point of corporations. Was my point, but moving on. But did I say I was gonna make an S-corp? Did I say I was gonna make a corporation? No. We were talking about LLCs, not corporations. Have you ever taken a business class? Do you even know the different kinds of businesses that can exist? Or are you just like assuming that they're literally all the same because you don't know anything and you're gonna try and come in here and act like you do know something? Sorry. Woo! Never mind. We're getting too heated about things. Maybe I'm in an argumentative mood today. Liability corporation? Alright, fine. Anywho, regardless, we'll see. I'll do that shit when I'm like 25. I got my frontal lobe development, because I will acknowledge that my brain ain't fully developed. And who knows? I don't want to be making any decisions that might like fuck up the rest of my life or anything, you know? So I will say, I think I I do wait to make any permanent life decisions until I'm 25. I got that frontal lobe development. I'm hyped for it. Hopefully it's exciting. My 25th, maybe I'll make my 25th party, my 25th birthday party brain themed. Full frontal lobe development hype. I don't know why I'm like so excited for that. I don't know why that's something that I genuinely like look forward to so much. Open an S-corp so I can invest in you. Yeah, chat, who would invest in my business? Well, okay, I guess I can't ask that before you guys know what the business is. But maybe one day. See, but then I feel like the thing about like a public business is you have to be like focused on increasing your stock price. I feel like if I ever had a business, I'd probably sell it before I ever went public. Or I'd go public and then sell it or something like that. I don't know, because I just feel like I wouldn't want to have to be focused on like making my stock price go up. I'd rather be like focused on like actually having a good product or service, which sometimes, you know, could. Like, I don't know. I'd invest in you. Business doesn't matter. I believe in you and make it successful. Aw, thank you. I think I could do something good too. If you guys really want to know, I will say I think one of my biggest life goals or something. No, I don't want to jinx it. Your sharpened blade is warranted. May 25 is a focus because you feel like you can get goofy with less ramifications. Maybe. No, I feel like, I don't know, I do feel like genuinely as I've gotten older though, I do feel like I just feel like my brain, like I just can feel myself ascending. Like I feel like like, chat, I don't know, maybe I'm tweaking, but like I genuinely feel like I am ascending to a higher plane of awareness and just like existence. This sounds cool, like, no, I swear. And I'm attributing it to the frontal lobe development. But like, is this a recent thing? I mean, I don't know if I'd say it's a recent thing per se, but like, kind of ish. I want what you're on. Bro, I don't know what it is, okay? I don't know what it is. I just can feel it. I can feel it brewing within me, and it makes me feel powerful. It makes me feel powerful, and it makes me feel like genuinely I can do anything. I can do anything I set my mind to. The fuck? And y'all are gonna watch. Hell yeah, I'm motivated myself. Join Kaylee's cult to get full frontal lobe development, be powerful, and to ascend. No, but genuinely, okay, let me try to like put into better words like this ascension that I am experiencing. I just think that it's just like, I mean, is that not what it feels like? Like, okay, for all my people that are older than 25, like, is that not what it felt like though? Like, I genuinely, like, even just, it's just like, it's like the way that I think about things, and it's like the way that just like my brain functions. I just feel like it just is so much better. Things just make sense. Like, I feel like things just make sense. The path looks very clear. The decision making feels more sound. I also just feel like I have more self-control. Like I don't know, I feel like when you're young, it feels like you're really at the whim of your thoughts and your feelings. At least that's how I felt. I don't know. Okay, I'll just speak about myself. I feel like when I was young, I felt very much at the whim of my thoughts and my feelings, and that I was very much at their beck and control, at their beck and whatever, you know, like I just felt like I don't know, I seriously don't really know how to describe this. Beck and call, yeah, there we go. But like, I don't know, maybe it's not the frontal lobe development. Maybe it's just like I've been reading a lot more. I feel like, no, I don't know though, because it's also just like the way that I think about things. Who knows? Who knows what this is? Maybe I'm just on that spice from Dune. I was an existential teen that overthought everything as well, hence Hamlet. No, same. Like, I feel like when I was, like, a teenager, like, I can just feel the fire of youth dying down within me, which I feel like was making me very sad for a while, but I also feel like with that comes the calmness of, like, adulthood, I guess I could say. Like, I feel like as the fire of youth within me has died down, I feel like the calmness of adulthood has been able to take its place a lot more, which I think is good, honestly, which I think is good. I feel like I was a very angry teenager. I was very angry. I was angry at a lot of things. Angry at everything, dare I say. Angry at the world, angry at myself, angry at my family. I don't know. Like, I just feel like I was a very angry teenager. I had a lot of anger within me. And I feel like processing that anger and, like, kind of letting go of that anger and, like, choosing to not, you know, live with that anger was kind of a choice, but, like, not really. Like, I also feel like that anger kind of subsided as I got a little older. Not that I'm, like, never angry. Like, I feel like I'm still a pretty emotional person, but I don't know how to describe it besides, like, the fire of youth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, weren't we all a little crazy as teenagers? Like, just think about yourself as, like, at, like, 18 compared to 25. Like, I feel like there's a big difference for most people, you know? But yeah, it was hard. I feel like it did make me, I feel like when I realized that, like, the fire of youth inside of me was, like, dying out, I feel like I was, like, genuinely really sad about that for a while. But now I'm glad. I feel like anger is just not a good emotion to live with a lot of the time, especially if you're, like, being angry about things that you can't necessarily control, or you're, like, angry about things that happened in the past and whatnot. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's difficult to live an angry life. Calmness, nah, anxiety. I feel like much of my anger has become criticism that I try to temper with empathy. Fair enough. Like, I feel like even just, like, I do think I'm, like, a lot more empathetic as I think that partially is kind of due to streaming, though. Like, I feel like with streaming, I, like, interact with so many different kinds of people that have so many different kinds of opinions that I may not necessarily encounter in my day-to-day life. And so I feel like streaming in general has made me, like, more open-minded and empathetic. Give into your anger, embrace the dark side. No, I don't like that. Anger is, I don't like being angry. I don't like harboring anger within me. Every time I come in here, you don't stop talking. I don't think you're calm. You have a lot of energy. Well, I feel like my mind is calmer. I would still consider myself. I mean, I'm an extrovert. I'm chatty. I'm talkative. I'm an ENFP, right? ENFP. I'm a campaigner. Open-minded unless the other person has ever watched sitcom or sports. Hey, I'm open-minded when it comes to, like, intellectual debates, but I'm not gonna, like, sit there and listen to someone. I can still have my opinions. I can still say that I don't like this thing and still be open-minded. Who knows? Maybe someone will change my mind. I feel like the only way that my mind can be changed on that, though, is, like, if I, like, I don't know. I'm fine. Would you prefer to date a man that's an introvert or an extrovert? Introvert. I've always liked introverts more. I think that two extroverts, oh my god, hell no. Hell no. I will say my guy friends usually are more extroverted, but I would never date an extrovert. I just feel like it's known that the best relationships are one extrovert and one introvert. If you're an introvert dating another introvert, I feel like that's just too much quietness. You guys might not have enough communication going on there. I feel like if it's two extroverts, y'all are just gonna be fucking annoyed with each other all the time. But an extrovert and introvert, perfect combination. Perfect combination. What if he's an extrovert? Wait, what if he's too extrovert? You are considered the introvert? Then I'm definitely gonna be getting annoyed with him. That's the issue, is I just, like, couldn't be around, like, I don't know. I also feel like I like my home space to be more quiet, I don't know. yeah, I don't know. I just have never been like romantically attracted to an extroverted guy, and I don't feel like that's just like not attractive to me. And usually it's like, because it's not that I can't get along with extroverts, because like I said, I feel like a lot of my friends are extroverted, but I don't know, I'm just like not attracted to that personality type, I guess. There has to be balance. Some people who are too introverted is annoying too. Yeah. Well, I feel like introverted is just more so like how you're inclined to. Like just because someone's like, if someone like never communicates with you, I don't know if that's like an introversion issue. That's like a communication issue. You know? Are you this chatty with your friends, or are you more quiet off stream? I mean, well, okay, on stream, I am the only person talking, right? Like, you guys have things, but even so, it's like I verbally read your messages out loud, and then I respond to them. Like, I'm the only one here. When I'm with my friends, usually it's like they're talking and I'm talking, and while they're talking, I have to listen. But it's like, while you guys are chatting in chat, I don't have to, like, be silent to do that. Like, that's why streaming is not the same thing as, like, having a genuine conversation or interaction with someone. So yeah, like, I'm definitely quieter in person. That's because, like, I'm obviously, like, respectful and, like, letting the other person talk and, like, listening to them when they're talking and whatnot. Like, don't get me wrong, like, put me in a crowd of quiet-ass motherfuckers. I'll take the reins of the conversation if that's what they need, if that's what they want. But I feel like, generally speaking, anonymous gifter. Thank you so much for gifting 2 subs. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yay, thank you. Heart. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh, another. Oh, why was there alert twice? The bunny. Just pretend he's floating, bro. It's not like he's attached by the neck. I'm an introvert who prefers someone who's more extroverted. I agree with your saying. I find it exhausting to talk, but I like to listen. Yeah, see, and like, those are my people. Those are my people, okay? Because, I don't know. Like, we just get along so well. Like, me and introverts should be getting along so well. I love introverts too. Like, I feel like for me, I definitely think a big part of the reason why I like introverts so much is because I like the challenge. I like seeing someone that is, you know, so reserved. They ain't really saying much. And I don't know, I like making them open up. Well, I like not making them, but like making them feel comfortable enough to open up. I like getting to know them in a way, because I feel like with introverts, you have to like try to get to know them. Like extroverts, you can just sit there and be quiet and they'll tell you their entire life story. But introverts, like, I feel like you have to like figure them out a little bit more. And I feel like I like that. And even, I don't know, I don't want that to sound like demeaning to introverts at all whatsoever. Because like, I like to think, at least I've had my introverted friends tell me, is that like my introvert friends, I feel like they like the fact that I am like going to that effort to like get to know them and like ask them questions about themselves, but like not make them like talk too much or anything. Like, I don't know, I feel like they like that I bring them out of their shells and whatnot. And I like that. I like the, you know, challenge of like making an introvert feel comfortable to be themselves around you and whatnot. It's just like, it makes me so happy. Like, you know, like, I don't know if you guys ever like that, when you make a new friend who's introverted and like the first time that you can make them like genuinely belly laugh, like nothing beats that. It's so rewarding. I also feel like introverts tend to have like less friends and stuff, so I've always, I don't know, I like being a friend to them if they may not have as many friends that they can lean on. My issue I ran into when dating is that a lot of girls will friend zone and write off a lot of introverted guys. Really? I don't think that's true. I think that you just have to find girls who are into that. 'Cause I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I'm the only girly pop that'd be liking more introverted guys. Thank you. Oh, cheers for the hydrate. Like, some girls think they're shy and not assertive, when in reality we just don't talk constantly. See, that's fine. Like, I feel like if a girl thinks that about you and thinks that's a negative, like, whatever, let them go. Like, don't know. I guess I think personally that you should find someone that like loves the way that you are. Like, don't try to convince someone to like you. Definitely don't change yourself to make someone like you either. Like, there are plenty of girlies out there who like introverted guys, and you should find those guys. So if there's ever girls that are not liking you because you're introverted, like, then you're already not a good match anyways. So move on. Next. That's how I feel. Because on the flip side of that, okay, like, I'm a very extroverted, talkative girly, okay? The amount of men that have called me annoying, 1,000. Just kidding. But thank you for the $10 donation. Is there TTS?
You are a beautiful, intelligent, and sweet girl, Kaylee. You provide us all with motivation and important life lessons.
Oh, thank you. Wait, that's so sweet. Oh, thank you. I enjoy all these chats. That's all I want also. Spread positivity and love to the world. I feel like that's my streamer mission. But what was I gonna say? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm a very extroverted, talkative girl. And I know without a doubt in my mind that a lot of men out there find me way too annoying to be with. And that's fine, because I don't want them. I don't want them. All right, I don't want them anyways. They think that, fine, go be with someone else. And I feel like that's why I like introverted guys, is because they don't usually say that. They don't think that. I look for guys that I look for guys that like the fact that I am chatty, that I am talkative, and that it's almost always going to be introverted guys, because they're like you, or they're like Alpha, who's like, oh, I just like prefer to listen. Like, I don't have as much to say. Is Chicago River still green? I don't know. I can't see the window, I can't see the river from my window, so I don't know. It was green this weekend when I went there. To be honest, I don't know if I could ever class myself or others as introvert or extroverted. I feel like everyone has moments and different emotional triggers in any given moment. Literally, what classifies someone as an introvert, as extrovert, is basically, what would you rather be in? Would you rather have a week where you are constantly around people and you never have a minute alone? Or would you rather have a week where you are alone for the entire time with absolutely no social interaction? Basically, I feel like if you are someone where like, if you have a lot of social interaction, you feel like you have to go home to recharge and like you need alone time to recharge, you're an introvert. Versus if you're someone where it's like, if you spend too much time alone and you are feeling like you are cooped up and you absolutely have to talk to someone, you have to do things that are talkative, then you're probably an extrovert. It's more so like, what energizes you? Or like, how does social interaction energize you? Do you feel like social interaction is energizing to you, or do you feel like it is draining to you? And most people definitely are closer to one side or the other. Obviously, it's going to depend on a million factors. Who are you hanging out with? Who are you being around? Blah, blah, blah. But like, generally speaking, most people tend to lean one way or the other. Like, I know I'm an extrovert because, like, even in college, I never wanted to be alone. Like, I always had roommates, I was always around people, and, like, even if I was alone, I would be, like, actively seeking around people. Like, even if it's, like, oh, I'm just doing homework, like, I'd rather be doing my homework sitting next to a friend versus than just, like, doing that homework in my room or something like that. Like, that's how I know I'm an extrovert. And, like, same, if I had to go, like, a week with absolutely no social interaction, I think I would be absolutely miserable. And even though I might be, like, tired after a week of like never having a minute, like, I don't know, because I've like gone weeks of my life with probably like zero, like less than 10 minutes spent alone if I exclude like bathroom breaks or whatever, like, because I had roommates in college, and like I feel like in a sorority house, like, we were just always around each other, and like I liked that lifestyle, and I did not feel like it was like, I don't know, like I never really felt like, oh god, I just need some time alone. Like, I don't know. I feel like I had to genuinely, like, I feel like that was, like, the biggest thing from the pandemic, honestly, was that I really had to, like, teach myself how to enjoy being alone, because I did not have that skill set before. Like, that's why I started streaming, is because when lockdown happened, I was literally going so crazy that I just started going live. Going live, I was not promoting my stream to anyone. I would just go live on Twitch every single day during the pandemic and just talk to whoever came into my chat. That's how desperate for social interaction I was during the lockdown. And that's how I literally just became a streamer. But yeah. Both seem extreme, lol. I mean, yeah, obviously both aren't preference. It's just like, which would you rather put yourself through? Which would be more tolerable to you? I don't know. yapper motor. Okay, well, I said the yapper. The title of the stream is literally the yapper is ready to yap. So if you don't want to come, if you don't want to hear some yapping, you're in the wrong place. Yeah. I'm gonna just take the easy option and call myself an ambivert. No such thing. I don't recognize ambiverts as a thing. I think that everyone leans one way or another. Like, just answer the question, which would you rather put yourself through if you have to choose between a week of no social interaction whatsoever or a week of, like, and by social interaction, I'm not even saying, like, if you have a week of constant social interaction, it's not like you're, like, talking to people the entire time, but you're always around people, and, like, even at night, like, you, like, are sleeping in a shared room or something, so you're, like, never really alone. But it's not like you're constantly, like, talking to them, like, you're just, like, constantly around people. Yeah. I think I always seek balance. Interaction can be draining but stimulating. Solitude can be quiet but leaves room for creativity. Fair enough. I just think that if you think that you could do a week of no social interaction and, like, be fine during that week, maybe, like, a little bored, but, like, relatively you'd be okay, like, you are probably an introvert, because I feel like when I think of that, like, a week of, like, no social interaction, that might kill me, honestly. That might kill me. I might be dead and gone by the end of things. We're talking no texting, no phone call, no... You are not even in the presence of another human being, alright? I think I would be way more... Yeah, no, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that. By myself for a week, but I think I'd lose my mind. Really. I would just probably read a lot. I would just be reading the whole time, probably. But even so, it's like... I think I would do better if I could be around people for that whole week. All this yapping has drained you. Sorry. Maybe I'm a little drained too now. Chad is like, oh, that's my typical week. No, I feel like you guys probably have to talk to people for work and whatnot. Like, I don't think most people are ever really going a complete week with absolutely zero social interaction, where you're not even around another person. Because it's like as an extrovert, it's not when I think of, like, social interaction, it's not even necessarily that I have to be, like, talking to people. It's just, like, sometimes I like being around other people. How many books do I read a year, I think? I don't know, but my goal right now is 50. And I'm a little behind schedule because I keep reading fat-ass books. So I feel like I should set, like, a page count goal instead of, like, a book reading goal, because I like reading long books, bruh, and I feel like me reading all these long books is making it so that I'm really falling behind on my reading goal. A fat book should count for 2 then. Here, let's just say, like, let's assume that an average book is, like, how many pages would you guys say an average book is? Like, what would you say, like, oh, I feel like an average book is this length? I'm gonna say, like, 300. 200, 300, 400, 300. Yeah, I think 300. If we average those answers, it comes out to 300, so. We'll say 300 times 50. Alright, my new reading goal is 15,000 pages this year. Should I see what I'm at? Holy cannoli. I feel like hold on, let's see. Let me see the books I've read this year. I have to look at the page count. Ah, do these have page counts? There's no page count, is there? Okay. 693. Oh wait, actually no, I won't count that. 663. 663. 984. 1 1875. 658. Oh my god, no way! I'm at 4,180 pages read, not including the current book that I'm on. So let's do a little math. Divide by 15,000. I am 28% of the way there to my reading goal for the year. Okay, that's good. That makes me feel better. That makes me feel better about things. I like that. I like that. Dune alone is $8.96 in paperback, actually. Oh, I was going off of the hardcover editions. It said $6.58. It's okay. I don't mind rounding down a little, make my goal a little harder to reach. But, alright. Feeling accomplished, guys. 2020, I've read 4,180 pages this year. Sounds like you made some good progress. Good luck with the rest of my reading. Thank you. I'll still try and maybe hit that 50 book thing. I feel like I'll have to read some short books though. I need to start reading some shorter books. Chat, do you have any really short books that are really good? Like, are there any short good books that are like, that I can intersperse into my reading? I had like A Short Stay in Hell. I heard that one was good. That's a pretty short book, so I got that. I got some capitalist realism book. That one's also pretty short. Animal Farm. I already read that. Do you read actual books on app like Kindle for phone? I have my Kindle right here, so I use this to read a lot of my books. But usually if it's like a series that I really like I'll usually order the physical copy as well. But books are expensive, bro. Oh, I gotta order the Dune series. How to Win Friends and Influence People. I don't know, bro. I don't really like those kind of books. How to Be a Manipulator. How to Win Friends and Influence People. I don't feel like I need help in either of those. Just kidding. No, but I just feel like those kind of books. Like, give me a synopsis. Like, what is that book? I've heard about that book. But I just feel like I don't know, it really rubs me the wrong way. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know, like, what kind of, like, why? I think that the thing is that social key takeaways with how to generate positive interactions, association. See, but like, I feel like you can learn that by just like having more social interactions yourself. Cause I feel like I was really good, a really good social. Like, socially, I was really good. I was so good at like making friends and whatnot. And because I literally interact with people all the time, like I said in college, like literally, like you never have a single moment where you're alone. Like, it's all practice. Because I didn't even realize, basically, like how good I was socially. Like, when I think about how good I was socially, like, you know, I didn't even know the word awkward. Like, I feel like I literally could talk to anyone about anything. I could make friends with all different kinds of people. And I still have some of that, but genuinely, the pandemic took my social skills, demolished them. And then now, when I try to have social interactions, like, I could just feel myself being so much more awkward. And it's just like, I don't know. Basically, the pandemic and lockdown, as an extrovert, made me realize how much social interaction is just genuinely based off of practice. It's based off of practice and also, like, and also paying attention. Because I feel like being able to read people is very important when it comes to having good interactions. Like, you could say the exact same thing to two different people and they could take it two very different ways. So even when it comes to books like that, like, I don't know, like, are they talking about how to interact with people that have different kinds of personalities and stuff like that? Because I think that the biggest part of, like, I think the biggest part of, like, how to win friends and how to influence people is, like, being able to read people. Read people's body language, read people's tones, read people's facial expressions, pick up on the smallest of things, pick up on the way that people are wording things and whatnot, and, like, Maybe that'll make you like, maybe that will require effort at first. Hopefully that's just a skill that you naturally develop as you just have a lot of social interactions though. So if you want to be better at social interactions, you should just like interact with more people. Yes, for sure. Sorry, I'm not trying to tear on you. I'm just like discussing generally. Chat, I want you guys to know, okay, if y'all don't know this, sometimes you guys will say something and I'll go on like a whole ass tangent about it. Just know I'm not attacking you or anything. It's just like you're making me think of things and I'm saying them because I have no filter while I'm live. Sometimes I just like to yap. I'm just yapping for the sake of yapping, okay? Never. If I ever take a chat comment that you make and just completely construe it into an entire debate, just know, like, that's not an attack on you or anything. I think the club, Dumas might be interesting if you really like the books. It's a book about hunting. Oh, wait, about book hunting. I was about to say, what? Interesting. Wild plant books would be okay. New topics. I don't know. I do want to read Sapiens. That's a long book. I think the pandemic crushed a lot of Zoomer social skills. Was watching a spring break IRL stream and was pretty cringy. Yeah. I mean, I'd like to think that it affected like everyone, but definitely I feel like people that are in our age range were more affected than like someone that's older and even just like has a family or is like married, because like you could interact with your family during lockdown at least. So, like that's kind of some kind of social interaction. But I definitely feel like, I mean, I don't know. I can't. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess when you're young, it probably has more of an effect on you. So I definitely think that younger people were very socially impacted by the pandemic and lockdown and whatnot. Paris, 1919, 6 months in the changed world is a great historical recounting on the Treaty of Versailles. I don't know if I'm a history buff like that, honestly. We'll see. I'm gonna read Sapiens. I think Sapiens is probably gonna be my first like history book that I really read, at least recently. And yeah, after that maybe we'll see how much I enjoyed that. Cause I don't know if I've ever really. I'm trying to think of like a history book. I had to read a book called Salt for school one time, which is literally like the complete history of salt. Which there's a lot to the history of salt, honestly. I'm really bad at talking to people. Most of the time I'm quiet. Yeah, I mean, if that's just the way that you are, that's totally fine, okay? Like, it's not like everyone has to go out and be a social butterfly and, like, make friends and stuff. And, like, even me, like, it's genuinely so much harder for me to make friends post-pandemic. Like, I just feel like my social skills just got smashed to all hell, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna recover. And when, like, I think about the way that I was pre-pandemic, I was like, damn. Like, that's the one thing, I will say, that's the one thing that past Kaylee could definitely shit on current Kaylee was, like social skills. I just feel like I don't know. I'm just more likely to feel awkward. Like, I just feel awkward. I feel awkward, and sometimes I just feel like I don't know how I did it. But just know, guys, I'm awkward as well now. It's a tragedy. OMG, okay, it's 6:26. All right, I'm being strict with it, y'all. I'm gonna end. I do kind of want to eat something before I go to my D&D things, so. But what a good stream. Wow, 2.5 hours straight of yapping, no break, no other activities, just straight yapping. Hell yeah. But what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. I heard Tin School, it's about weird things being found in tins. What an interesting book. Okay. What was I gonna? Well, let's see. Okay, game plan. Tomorrow, we're gonna watch the Future Game Show. I don't know. It's supposed to be a lot of like game trailers and stuff, and it sounded cool. It sounded interesting. So we're just gonna watch that. And then it's like not very long either, so we'll just watch that for a little, and then probably I'm thinking we'll chat, we'll watch the show, and then we'll probably game afterwards because it's Thursday and I have no nightly obligations, which means I can stream later if I'd like. And then Friday I'm posting my Dominican Republic vlog. Woohoo! Of me and Claire going horseback riding on the beach. Honestly, we got some pretty cool shots, so I think the vlog is gonna be really cool. So hopefully you guys can watch that. You should totally subscribe to my YouTube if you're not. It's gonna be on my personal YouTube, my main YouTube, I guess, like that one is saying. Sorry, I know I have a million YouTube channels now. And yeah. Oh, and then yeah, I'll be streaming. Oh yeah, so the cooking stream, I know I was supposed to do a cooking stream today. To make a long story short, technical problems, ordered something new, getting delivered tomorrow. So now the cooking stream is going to be on Friday. So Friday we'll do a short little cooking stream. I texted Claire and invited her because we're planning on hanging out with some of our college friends on Friday night. So I texted her and I was like, hey, like, do you want to come over, do a cooking stream with me on Friday? And then we can, you know, go hang out with our friends together. Hopefully she says yes. If you guys see her streaming in the next, I don't know, today or tomorrow, go into her chat and tell her that she should do a cooking stream with me on Friday. I'm just kidding. Well, I don't know. Maybe she has her own stream plan on Friday. But yeah, that's kind of the game plan, all right? So tomorrow we're watching a show and then probably gaming afterwards. And then Friday we'll be doing cooking. And that'll officially make for a Monday through Friday stream schedule. First week of Monday through Friday. I feel like I was pretty good with it. I'm really trying to be good about going live at like 3 p.m. Central Time. So hopefully can do that. But yeah, lots of fun stuff. I'm really excited. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, sound good? Thank you guys so much, by the way, for subscribing. It means so much to me. I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna try and be good with daily sub goals. We can do a push-up whenever we hit them. I feel like that'll be good, but I feel like I'm not really good, like, at, I don't know. This is my job now, so I feel like I gotta be taking shit more seriously. So thank you so much, everybody that subbed, gifted subs, gave bits, donated. I appreciate you supporting me so very much. I hope you guys had fun. I feel like we had a lot of good discussions, and I don't know, I've been like really enjoying streaming a lot lately. So thank you guys for having such great vibes. If you're new here, make sure to follow me. And as always, go follow the socials, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a long stream. I know today's was kind of short. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Mwah, 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 mwah. Heart. All right, bye everyone. Cooking on Friday, gotchas. Gaming tomorrow. Okay, heart now. Bye.